Before beginning the installation, check to verify that you have all parts present according to the bill of material located on the first page of the instructions. If something is missing, call tech support at 1-800-486-0999. Locate your vehicle's battery and disconnect the negative battery cable. This resets the computers and clears old airflow data to prevent errors. Remove the engine cover. Unplug the mass airflow sensor. Loosen the clamps on the stock air duct using an 8mm socket. Carefully remove the duct. Pull the stock breather hose from the airbox and then from the engine. Remove the bolt holding the stock airbox using an 8mm socket. Lift and remove the stock airbox. Carefully twist the mass airflow sensor and remove from the stock duct. Insert the mass airflow sensor into the Corsa air duct. Insert the PowerCore filter onto the adapter inside of the Corsa airbox. Tighten with an 8mm socket. Attach the supplied bracket to the Corsa airbox. We suggest starting in this position. Attach the supplied vinyl trim to the engine bay. Flip the Corsa air intake upside down so that the Corsa logo is facing downward. Attach the 3-inch straight sleeve with one number 48 clamp to the scoop adapter. Tighten using an 8mm socket. Insert the Corsa airbox into the car. Check clearances below the air duct and adjust the bracket accordingly. Use the factory bolt to attach the bracket to the car using an 8mm socket. Slide the hump hose and two number 64 clamps onto the duct. Slide the straight sleeve with two number 56 clamps onto the elbow. Insert the elbow into the hump hose and then onto the throttle body. Tighten all clamps using an 8mm socket. Using a pry tool, pull the plastic clips holding the mass airflow sensor to gain more length. Then plug in the mass airflow sensor. Install the Corsa breather hose in place of the factory one you removed earlier. Then attach to the Corsa duct. Reinstall the engine cover. To install the scoop, you will need to remove the skid plate and gain access to the bottom of the airbox. This consists of several 10mm and 7mm bolts as well as push pins. The panel you will need to remove is located behind the front bumper in front of the fog light. Pull the clip holding the wire to the panel out. Remove the clips holding the panel in place and remove the panel. Thread the coupler onto the factory stud located to the right of the fog light. Tighten using a 10mm socket. Attach scoop bracket to installed coupler using supplied flat washer, lock washer, and 6mm bolt. Slip the number 48 clamp onto the scoop. Press the scoop up and into the sleeve on the bottom of the airbox. Slide the clamp up and onto the straight sleeve. Attach the scoop to the scoop bracket using 7/16" bolt and flat washer. Tighten the scoop bracket using a 7/16" socket and tighten the number 48 clamp using an 8mm socket. Reinstall the skid plate and reconnect the battery cable. This system is not street legal in California and other states adopting CA emission standards. Corsa recommends saving your factory system. Now start up the car. Close the hood and enjoy. Before road testing, Start engine, leaving the transmission in park and securing the parking brake. Make sure to look and listen for any unusual noises or air leaks. Repair problems if needed. Once completed, it will be necessary to check periodically after a few heat cycles for a realignment and tightening of all connections. For replacement filters, reference a filter part number and call 440-891-0999 or toll free 1-800-486-0999.